I have not, but now's as good a time as any, so let's go show you how I make my zeer pot for my Cobra lily. This commenter is referring to the pot shown here where I keep my carnivorous Cobra lilies. It's called a triple zeer pot and it's used to keep the roots cold. Cobra lilies are actually native to Northern California and the Pacific Northwest, and their water comes from the snowpack on the Sierras, which is why they need it to be nice and cold. The zeer pot is actually an ancient technique that was historically used to keep food cold using evaporative cooling. So shown here, you put wet sand in between two clay pots and the water slowly seeps out of the sand into the clay and then evaporates, which causes cooling, much like sweating does. For your triple zeer pot, you're going to need sand, a terracotta clay pot, a fully glazed white clay pot without drainage. Fully glazed so it doesn't leach minerals into the water, white so it can reflect more heat, and without drainage because these like to be sitting in water. Then you're going to need your Cobra lily in a plastic pot that's also preferably white and that preferably fits snugly in your white clay pot. You're going to fill up your terracotta pot with sand and put the white clay pot in that sand so it covers about 3/4 of the way up. I actually need to add a little bit more here. So here's how it looks up to this point, and then I'm going to place the plant in to make sure it fits nice and snug. As mentioned, these things like to be sitting in water at all times, so I'm adding distilled water to the bottom of the glazed pot. These, like other carnivores, you should really only give low TDS water, like distilled or rainwater. After that, you're going to want to get the sand nice and wet. You can use any water for this since it's separate from the roots of the plant. I'm just using tap here, and this is honestly amazing. It works great. I will fill the inside of this in like 90-degree weather, and it'll be cold to the touch. It's crazy. Here it is back in its home. So yeah, hope this helped. This is the basics on how to make a triple zeer pot to help keep the roots cold on your darlingtonia Cobra lily. So again, hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching. Stay cheesy. Keep on gardening.